Hey guys, so this one, I know at this point it's kind of old news. I should have reported on this, when the news first broke, almost a week ago, but I didn't, so here we are. If it gets any views at all, I will be amazed, but McCartney III, the third anniversary edition, really? The 3x3 edition, I'm just like, there was rumblings before the announcement even came out of what it even is, that certain influencers, I was not one of them, and that's okay, certain people got sent a little promo thing from Capitol Records. It had one of the McCartney III dice on it, had a QR code, and had a printed, copy of Paul's handwritten lyrics to one of the songs from the album. So it's like, what could this be alluding to? And everybody's like, oh god, is it more variations on McCartney 3? Because let us not forget, McCartney 3 was the album where he did so many colored variants of this thing. There was 30 of them or something. It was ridiculous. And some people went out of their way to buy all of them. Just saying. Absolute madness. Before you ask, no, I was not one of them. I did not bother at all. I bought it on CD and called it a day. So, and that is good enough for me. I got the McCartney 3 Imagined on vinyl. That was sent to me from Capitol, but the album itself, yeah, I only have that on CD. Well, randomly now, 3 years later, they're doing a third anniversary. A third anniversary is nothing. I get that they're really playing up the whole 3 theme here. May I show you this cover art that they changed it to? Well, actually, this might be the back cover, if it'll focus. Ah! Yeah. I mean, I like it if that's the front, but I don't think it is. I think it still has a dice cover, but, yeah, the way that they put the name makes me think of the Art of McCartney. Anybody remember that? Kind of reminds me of that, but anyway. So, celebrating the 3-year anniversary of McCartney 3. The fact that this is a thing! This has gotta be one of the most money-hungry cash grabs I have ever seen Paul McCartney do. And let us not forget, just a week ago, I was bitching about how many times he's re-released Band on the Run just since the 90s. Just to be met with this, days later. I was like, bro. What is happening right now? Let me read you the press statement, and then I will show you all of the stuff about this. So, Paul McCartney, McCartney 3 3x3 edition, limited edition, 3rd anniversary vinyl pressing, out December 15th. Order your copy here. Hailed upon its December 2020 release as a cheery, resilient, forever looking forward, from the New Yorker, and vital and comfortable taking new chances, and inspiration to us all. Rolling Stone, Paul McCartney's McCartney 3 fittingly celebrates its 3rd anniversary with the limited run McCartney 3 3x3 edition released December 15th on Capitol Records. McCartney 3 3x3 edition will be released in 3 randomly distributed configurations, each featuring one of 3 unique combinations of multicolor vinyl and prints of Paul's handwritten draft lyrics or of his hand-drawn album artwork sketch. So you'll either get the tricolored vinyl and the Pretty Boys lyric draft, the 3 striped vinyl and the album artwork sketch, or the swirl vinyl and the Kiss of Venus lyric draft. Personally, I'm over here can I just have the Pretty Boys lyric draft and call it a day? I don't need the rest of this, but anyway. Additionally, all copies of McCartney 3 3x3 edition will feature new cover art and will include a poster of Ed Ruscha's hand-sketched draft for the original McCartney 3 album artwork. Originally released December 18th, 2020, McCartney 3... Hey, today's the 18th, so you know what? I was on time for something. McCartney 3 is the 3rd in a trilogy of homemade self-titled albums that began with Paul's milestone 1970 solo debut McCartney and continued in 1980 with the bold experimental McCartney 2. All 3 albums were written, performed, and produced by Paul in varying states of isolation, all showcasing his unique creativity and inspired spontaneity. Recorded in Rockdown in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, McCartney 3 saw Paul turn unexpected time on his hands into an opportunity to get into the studio on his own. An intimate and revelatory record, McCartney 3 features Paul's melodic gift at its forefront throughout. Upon release, McCartney 3 charted at number 1 on both UK's official album charts and Billboard's top album sales chart. So, That was the press statement about it, which already debunked the rumors when people saw the title of 3x3 edition. People assumed, oh, so it's going to be 3 discs. So what's on the 3rd disc? Like, we were assuming maybe disc 1 is like another re-release of McCartney III. Disc 2 is McCartney III Imagine. So what's on disc 3? Nothing! You are not getting 3 discs, you are getting 1 disc. So... I was wrong. This is, in fact, the album artwork. It is not the dice. So that is the new album artwork. And one of the color variations is kind of triangular. Looks like a game of Simon. Looks like this. If you can see that. Then there's the swirl one that's kind of tie-dye-y looking. And then there's the stripe one, like so. Now, I find it interesting and kind of cute that the price is $33.33. Now, for one vinyl record, that's a lot. I'm sorry, it is. Especially for something that's not even a new album. It's a 3rd anniversary release of something that's already had so many variants. I don't understand. By selecting this box, you agree to our terms and conditions and understand that all products billed as final sale or as all sales final are not eligible for return, refund, or exchange. Therefore, you don't get to get mad when you don't get the version you want. They flat out give you a warning. Even if you buy 3, there's no guarantee you won't get 3 of the same one. And you don't get to return them if you're mad about that. So... oh, boy. On this page it reads, a brand new limited edition pressing of McCartney III celebrating the 3rd anniversary of the album's release. Each copy includes one of 3 unique tri-colored LPs plus print, handwritten by Paul, new cover artwork, plus Ed Ruscha sketch poster, variants selected at random for each purchase. Then it says, like, the same stuff that we just read on the other page. Limited to 4 per customer. Let that sink in. 4 per customer. No guarantees you won't get a repeat. Can't send any back. You know you're taking a gamble that at least one might be a repeat, so you could potentially buy 4. Except it is a lie! Because when you try to do that... when you try to do that, and you get into the shopping cart, you see where I selected 4? Right above it says, note, maximum of 2 per customer. What is this shit? What is this? So is it 2 or is it 4? Because your cart says 2 and your page says 4. Which is it? Which is it? That is so bullshit. And it's still like, would you like to add a McCartney III CD to your order? No, I would not. Oh my gosh, this is just the biggest shit show on so many levels. And there is people who are trying to defend Paul through this as if he is not the one to blame, and they're going, no, this is probably just the record company trying to get as much money out of this as possible. Oh, no doubt, the record company's taken their cut. That, make no mistake, but Paul has to sign off on anything using his name or likeness, therefore it's not like he's going, I am tired of my fans getting fleeced, stop that, you. No, he's not doing that. He okayed this. He okayed this. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Am I buying it? Hell no. Hell to the no. Am I judging the people that are? Kind of. Actually, a lot. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, like, even just seeing it in the cart with 4 copies, that would be like $133 for the same album, over and over, that is not even a new album, and there's no guarantee that you're not just getting the same one over and over. What is this? Between this and the timing of the Band on the Run thing, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I am starting to get the vibe this might be Paul's last album. Why else would he be milking this so freaking hard, you know? I mean, I hope I'm wrong. You know what? If he proves me wrong, I will be very happy to be proven wrong, alright? But if I'm not, I predicted it. Like, and I am not the only one who's saying it, but I had this vibe anyway, even when the album first came out, not gonna lie. Just for how many variants there were at the time, I was like, I kind of get the feeling this is it. It's kind of like the same thing they did with Now and Then, where they did a gazillion different variants, knowing, well, this is it, last one, last chance to cash grab, so go for it. Same energy. Just saying. I'm just saying. Again, I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna be. So, just saying, we shall see what happens, but if it ends up being the last one, then we kind of had the writing on the wall. Nobody gets to be surprised about it. Like, this was pretty damn obvious, so. And of all the things to do this with, like, had he done, like, a bunch of different variations of Band on the Run like that with colored vinyl, okay, fine. That is, like, a classic album. Yes, I'm sick of buying it over and over and over, but at least it's a classic album and I can understand that. But McCartney III? Really? I'm gonna state an unpopular opinion here. I am not real wild about the McCartney trilogy. I'm not. Each one has like a handful of songs on it that I really like, and the rest I could honestly toss and never listen to again and probably not even miss it. Especially McCartney II. That one, there's maybe 5 at best that I would keep, and the rest, in the bin. But I like Paul with an actual band, so instead of just on his own in a studio playing all the instruments. Yes, he's showing off. Yes, he's showing his prowess. That's cool and all, but he's better with a band behind him. Just gonna say it. Just gonna say it. Again, unpopular opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but anyway. Just my thoughts on this, on the trilogy, on the cash grabs, on lots of things. So, anyway. That is it for this one, guys. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.